The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is his thing.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter, and it's Ball in at the point. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Now, here's Mitchell. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert, and the Jazz pushing it up now. For 3, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Here's Mitchell. Tries again. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's Conley penetrating. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Conley surveying the D. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Favors. Here's the 3. And Drew Holiday with the 3.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Conley up top. He's covered by Ball. Fires at the elbow. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Mitchell kicks it out to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Double team on Holiday. Here's Redick. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Frank Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Utah. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Jackson. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz, leading by 5. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Stolen by Jackson. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. Going on an And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Moutier pass to Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 4. Jackson kicks to Redick. Here's Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hart, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Mitchell's got 20.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for a good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA. When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Back to Redick. Passes it to Hart. Jackson kicks to Hart. Redick passes to Hart. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right wing. In the corner, O'Neal with it. From downtown. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 6. Stolen by Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draw. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Now, here's Mitchell. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Right side Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Now, Ingles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one doesn't drop. Holiday with the defensive effort. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here is Conley. Bogdanovich finds Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. The three. Kept alive. Here's Davis. The pass to Bogdanovich. Now Ingles. Conley with the three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen by Michael Conley. Moving it up for the finish. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm, you're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Now here is Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Fires the three. Pelicans with the rebound. The drive by Williamson.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
This is his first free throw of the game. So for the Pelicans, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Utah also making some changes. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Mudiay against Jackson. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert's showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
He beat the buzzer!
Deliver!
And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 30 points. That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And so it's New Orleans with it. Hayes, the pass to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Favors kicks to ball. And the Pelicans miss again. Utah leading by 14.
And entering the...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Holiday left side. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Outside ball. Holiday, no one around him. And that time, also a missed shot. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ingram against Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Pelicans trail by 18 to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
Ingram kicks the ball. Hayes the pass to Holiday. Off target with his 3.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Favors can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ingram outside. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Utah.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. The Jazz also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Emmanuel Mudiay's checked in for Utah. Redick for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell kicks to Mudiay. Mitchell looking it over. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Utah.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Jackson finds Redick. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Redick's got 5.
This is Redick's game to a T. Masterful at catching and firing shots with confidence and precision.
Gobert, a basket good off the assist from Mudiay. And the Jazz lead by 17. To the paint, here's Melly, and he uses the glass on the layup. Melly's got his second bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Mudiay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He dishes it to Clarkson. Bogdanovich wide open. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the right side. Okafor up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Melly passes to Okafor. Holiday with it. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifle tower with the score.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Outside Holiday, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Utah. Conley's checked in.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Clarkson passes to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. That one, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Hayes, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Pelicans trail by 14. Hayes dishes to Redick. Pass to Hart. Williamson outside. Now here is Holiday. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Poke loose. Redick with it. Conley picks him up. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one falls for him. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. The drive by Williamson. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the stifle tower, doing work.
Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound. And favors kicks to ball. Outside Holiday. Ingram wide open. And the Pelicans miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And it's blocked.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Morris check in for New Orleans. And here's Ingram from the arc. Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Ingles kicks to Conley. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Moore's running. And the dunk by Williamson.
And what you love about Williamson, he's not just magnetic and entertaining. He's extremely productive.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Shoots over Ball. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Ingles kicks to Conley. Fires for three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. That one a little long. Misses there. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This build. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. There's the pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. Mitchell looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
and their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Brooks up on top. Count that bucket.
Nice jump shot by Dylan Brooks. Just a natural competitor.
Outside Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Jackson in the corner. Morant right side. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. The putback. He can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Conley. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Winslow. 1:57 left to play here in the first. Brooks with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And laid in to finish the break. Mitchell's got 6.
Off contact, to me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Gutterich. Out to Morant. Passes it to Gutterich. Morant outside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Moutier with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. Back to Moutier. And here's Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Gobert did.
Okay.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Gutterich. Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Davis. And that one released in time, but no good.
Defensively for Anderson, it's all about positioning. Does a good job there holding his ground.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we should.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Gobert. O'Neal is out there with Davis. And there's Emmanuel Moutier. And it's Clarkson in at the two-guard spot.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from three. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Melton passes to Gutterich. Here's Melton. The pass to Gutterich. Out to the right wing. Floats one up. Melton, no good. Utah leading by 6. Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 6 points.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Jones finds Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Clark. And the layup is good.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Moutier against Clark. Stolen by Anderson. And slam dunk by Clark.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the basket by Jones.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Moutier kicks to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And the Jazz lead by 4.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Melton passes to Clark. And here's Jones. Back to Clark. Sweet move. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Moutier, no good. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Clark. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson, and he gets it back.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. 46 seconds left to play here in the half. Moutier kicks to Clarkson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Back to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Not the tallest wing you're going to find, but Winslow very explosive.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Jazz lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They had the upper hand in the second quarter. They've got a 9-point lead, and the third quarter probably can't get here fast enough for them. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, it's a nice, patient offense.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Winslow up top. Ingles covering. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. Here's Brooks. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Utah the other way. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovic stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovic defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Both free throws good from Morant. Utah leading by 11. Here is Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Morant with the steal. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Gobert against Morant. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Elbow shot is on the way. Mitchell trying to free himself. Bogdanovic, no luck.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half. Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Conley with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Morant outside. And the bucket is good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
O'Neal comes with the double team. Stolen by Conley. He gets that one. Conley's got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Morant against Ingles. Clark for 3. Rebound, Utah. Ingles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. Clark kicks to Anderson. It's Morant in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. Anderson finds Clark from deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz leading by 15. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. Morant right side. Back to Anderson. Pass to Brooks. Clark outside. Anderson in the post. Ingles covering. 5 on the clock. Clark, the pass to Anderson. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes it to Ingles. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Outside for Jackson to the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Brooks. Right on the bucket.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out to Conley. The 17-footer goes down. Conley's got 10 points.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell is out there with Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Mitchell outside. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell. Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Morant outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Clarkson. He kicks it to Gobert. And the pass to Mitchell. The high post shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half. On the wing, Brooks. Shoots over Clarkson. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Aaron Brooks finishes inside.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Winslow's running. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside Jackson. Nice move. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Here's Oni. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Oni's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Count it good.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Here's Niang. Oni passes to Niang. Offline. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes, and it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Yep, it counts. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Nobody near Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Fox. Tries it from 19. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Here's Bagley. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Pull up Jay. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes to Bielitsa. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes outside.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that out. Oh, man.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Barnes finds Bagley. Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. Bagley banked in off the glass.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Mitchell looking it over. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way.
Oh, that was something else.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Stolen by Mitchell. One-on-one here. And he dunks it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
And Fox gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shots good by Clarkson.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fox passes to Barnes. Now Gobert. Clarkson finds Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Here's Fox. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Mitchell outside. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And there's the pass to Bagley. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Bielitsa can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And Joseph kicks to Giles. Open and close and nails it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bazemore at the small forward. Moutier pass to Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. And here is Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. In the corner, it's Hield. From outside the arc, another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's exactly what you want Moutier doing, seeing the open man and firing that pass over to him for the clean look.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashad Holmes comes in for Giles, and it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Conley against Joseph. Pass to Holmes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Conley. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Bazemore on the wing. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Moutier. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And now a 5-point Jazz lead. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. He kicks it to Bazemore. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Moutier. 4 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah leading by 5. Up and in on the layup.
When the fast break opportunity presents itself to Moutier, he really explodes down the court, getting an easy look at the basket there, thanks to his hustle.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Davis with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Joseph. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Conley feeling it out. Pass to O'Neal. Feeds to Davis. Ingles passes to Davis. And here's Conley outside. Unable to get that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. A three from Bogdanovich. Boudier with the rebound. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. It's stolen by Davis. Kicks it to Ingles. Passes it to Boudier. Now the dish to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, the defender underestimates Davis's length there, and trust me, easy to do. Sends him to the line.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Utah also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Boudier. Bagley finds Barnes. That one good for two. Barnes has got it back down to within single digits for the Kings.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
And so we wrap up. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 12 points during the... Man, that's...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. The drive by Barnes. Jazz leading by 9. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Marvin Bagley, the 2nd overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year. Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Barnes against Ingles. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. The pass to Bielitsa. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Good D by Barnes. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Bielitsa. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Fox kicks to Barnes. Over Ingles. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Bagley. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Utah also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. Fox finds Hield. Fox against Mitchell. Clock at 6.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich. Basket good. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Fox against Mitchell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The Kings trail by 17. Fox feeling it out a bit. And it's Fox with the jam.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Kings have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 51 seconds left in the third. Gobert with the block.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Mitchell outside. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside, Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
But if it goes, that shot off the mark. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Bielitsa. Hield is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Bagley. And it's Giles in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harry Giles.
2 shots.
And so Bagley nails them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Conley with it. There's the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Fox passes to Bagley. Now Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. That shot off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Gobert. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings trail by 15. To the left wing. Fox against Conley. Count that one. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Hield the pass to Bagley. Back to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa misses. Jazz leading by 15. Mitchell right side. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 17 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
They kick out to Hield. Poked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Ingles against Bielitsa. Gobert down low. And it's good, 2 points.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Fox with it. Now defended by Gobert. They kick out to Hield. Clock at 2. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Jazz.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Conley with the three. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Fox. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
The shot misses. Good D by Mitchell. It's been all Jazz. Inside, Fox with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. "20 seconds left to play here in the 4th. He dishes it to Barnes. Wants to get it to Bielitsa and does. And it's good for 2.
Bielitsa extending the court just a little bit here.
Now Conley. Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap. The beautiful, dramatic. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
Here's Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And it's Mitchell missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And, yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Here's Bogdanovich. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley left side. And the shot is long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Williamson. And Holiday has it in the corner. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ball against Conley. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Favors. Pelicans leading by 3. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Gobert. 1:43 left in the first quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Here's Ball. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's Williamson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Mitchell. That shot misses. Good D by Holiday. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Here's Mitchell. Pelicans with the rebound. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Holiday.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And, Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Davis, Routier out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. It's his first trip to the line. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Redick against Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And Redick kicks to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Moutier. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Moutier's got his first points in this one.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
And that one drops for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the shot goes down.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
To the paint. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Moutier, Gobert trying to get open. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hart. He's off on that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Moutier passes to Clarkson. And good that time. Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Redick's got the ball, and that one drops. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big, but he's long. And that helps him block shots because of his good timing, too.
Hart kicks to Redick, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson dishes to Davis. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bogdanovich wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Here's Davis. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 11. And here's Ingram from the arc. The putback. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah.
Transition defense, not matching up well with Clarkson's speed there.
New Orleans got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Redick for 3. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Redick with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Moutier. Rejected by Ingram.
And you know what?
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12. And
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Conley into the lane. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And Holiday kicks the ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Mitchell missing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ingles finds Mitchell. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Ball is a nice target for the lob. Gets above the rim easily and finishes with deceptive force.
Now Mitchell. 10 points for him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Mitchell against Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Hard, he's checked in for Ingram.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Hacked and still not. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the rejection by Favors. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Ball dishes to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Back to Ball. A 3 ball. And the Pelicans get it back. And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, New Orleans has no up. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors. The Jazz have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Platoon swap here for New Orleans. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ingram finds Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the Jazz making a change here. Conley's checked in, and that one's good. Ingram.
Concentration level, worthy of respect. When you look at Ingram, how he maintains that concentration at all times.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Right side, Conley. Stolen by Ball. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Oh! Yes, sir.
That was incredible. Wow, man. And so it's New Orleans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They're Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Bogdanovic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always good to see Bogdanovic use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Stolen by Michael Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. Ingram kicks to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson outside. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Back to Williamson. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And another 3 for New Orleans.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich, launches it, and he bangs it home with one hand.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and he's able to get it back. Outside Holiday. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. And so he hits both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The drive by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Pelicans leading by 10. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ingles. Passes it to Gobert. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Ingles against Ingram. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're leading by 8. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Mitchell. 43 seconds left in the game. The feed to Bogdanovich. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Conley.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Conley for 3. Favors with the rebound. Right side Holiday. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Brooks. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
Now here's Brooks.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
There's the 3. It's a hand on it. Conley on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Brooks with the bucket.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Jackson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Brooks against Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. A 3 from Morant. And that one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. One-on-one here. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Love to see him battling and go get it.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
No good from Valanciunas.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Out to Conley. Mitchell against Brooks. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Oh! Tell us how you really feel
about that finish.
Oof. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fine.
Here's Mitchell. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Morant surveying the D. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got his second basket.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 6 points. Jazz leading by 6. Conley up top. And there it is for him.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Winslow dishes to Jackson. It's stolen by Gobert, and so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Bogdanovich out there with Davis. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Moutier in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's Melton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Utah leading. Now Moutier, Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Rebound, Utah. In transition, here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Clarkson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich against Anderson. Here's Melton. That one goes. Count it. And here's Moutier. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Melton passes to Anderson. Outside, Jones. And Davis pulls it down. Utah leading by 8. Clarkson on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Out to the right wing. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Jones.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
Moutier passes to Clarkson. Count that one. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Clark, and Davis sends it back. They recover it. Here's Anderson. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. One-on-one fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
Here's Jones. Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Up top, Moutier, defended by Jones. Moutier, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. The putback, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mike Conley comes in for Moutier. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
They double-team Conley, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go from outside off the mark. Clark inside, defended by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Here's O'Neal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's stolen by Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant right side. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Jazz have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Conley, Gobert, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 8 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Conley inside the line. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Conley. He's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Morant right side. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
That's good from Morant. Here's Conley. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
I like Morant's workman-like approach on D. Finds a good.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, it's been all about Ja Morant. He can score in many different ways.
Down low, and slam dunk by Gobert.
He does all the little things. He does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Morant drives in. Count the basket. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. He doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mitchell looking it over. This one for three. They get it again.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Morant passes to Jackson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 6 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And another turnover here by Memphis.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
The Jazz making a switch here. Moutier is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones drives in. Utah with the rebound. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. And the basket is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Winslow against Ingles. Jackson trying to break free. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Moutier's got 3 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Utah shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Jones kicks to Winslow. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Valanciunas finds Jackson. And here's Winslow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Utah. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Emmanuel Moutier. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Davis throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Anderson. And Davis pulls it down. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Jang. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And I love the activity level of Bogdanovich on the defensive end.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Grizzlies with possession. We've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Davis is out there with Bradley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Oni in at the 2 guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Gutteridge. Misses in close.
He's got good position down low, but still forces it in the face of some very tight defense.
Mitchell's shot is good.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Jang. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jang's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Shot, high post, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mitchell's got 16 here in the second half. Oni passes to Bradley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Davis. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Anderson with the drive. Kicks it out to Allen. Banked in off the glass. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Allen against Mitchell. Over Allen. Tips it up, and it's Bradley on the follow.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Allen surveying the D. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Ed Davis.
Clearly a foul.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
A nice shot by Morgan.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in, and so Jones nails both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Oni passes to Bradley. Kicks to Mudiay. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Jones in the post, defended by Mudiay. From 8, off the left rim and out. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Morgan. Yep, that one goes.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Jang finds Allen. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Jones. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup. Here's Niang. Pass to Moutier. There's the steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jang.
And I love the confidence with which Jackson plays. Even when the D is bodying him up, he just powers through it.
Niang, no good. Allen outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The state capital of Utah. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitz, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the guard position. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Boy, you have to admire Donovan Mitchell. This guy is capable of playing either guard position, and he plays with so much passion and energy, guys. It's infectious.
Now, here's Fox. Bielitsa with it. Barnes finds Bielitsa. 5 to shoot. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Goes up to the stripe. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A second chance effort. The Jazz with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Up top, Fox. To the paint. The 10-footer. Bielitsa with the bucket.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fox. Michael Conley making his last shot. Pass to Bagley. With the teardrop. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Fox passes to Bielitsa, and the layup falls. Bielitsa's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. From 12 feet out, and Utah again with the bucket.
Well, it's all about decision making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And here's Gobert. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Mitchell against Fox. Mitchell up top. 8 points for him. Good work defensively by Fox.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Inside, here's Bagley. No good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Fox kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Heel. Goes up the baseline. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Hield. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fox, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Hield, and the 3 ball is good.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Here's Mitchell. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 14.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the center position. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Joseph. Joseph against Moutier. Mitchell right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you've got to credit Mitchell for staying aggressive in that situation and getting the defense to foul him.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Moutier with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Davis inside. Joseph on him. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Mitchell. The Kings also at the sub. Holmes checked in. Here's Joseph. A rebound by the Jazz.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Out to Conley. The dish to Davis. Back to Conley. To the middle. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Conley. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Pass to Hield. To the inside. Here's Holmes. And Davis pulls it down. Utah shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Moutier, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Hield dishes to Parker. Makes it off the glass.
You have to love Jabari Parker's work ethic and relentless approach. That time going right through contact. Nice.
There's the pass to Conley from past the arc. That one misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Pulls up on the elbow. Parker's shot is off. Utah leading by 12. Ingles finds Moutier. The Jazz working the ball around now. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 5.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Joseph the pass to Holmes. Misses from short range. Holmes with the steal. Healed against Moutier. Now here's Healed. Not a lot of room. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Conley up top. He's covered by Joseph. Conley kicks to Ingles. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Kings trail by 13. Healed from outside. Ingles against Holmes. Down low, Parker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
I like this play. Jabari Parker's percentages go up when he operates foul line down.
Pass to Moutier. There's a minute left here in the second. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Parker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Moutier. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Here's Joseph. Out to Parker. Got a piece of it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 6 points.
Oh, nice move by Jabari Parker off the bounce. Gets to the rack.
Outside Conley. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Davis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. Holmes down low. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Utah looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, such as... And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 18 points for him.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Fox with it. Conley picks him up. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Mitchell outside. Puts up a 3. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz leading by 15. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Oh!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Fox goes in. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gobert finds Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert the pass to Conley. Bogdanovich wide open, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Bogdanovich wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 12. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell in the mid-range, making great use of what the defense is giving him.
Fox with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Michael Conley. And O'Neal subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Holmes with the steal. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. And Fox gets it to go. Utah with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Fox against Clarkson. Fox goes in.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fox against Clarkson. Passes to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Fox passes to Holmes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And slam dunk by Gobert. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates, Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Clarkson against Fox. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Giles kicks to Hield. Back to Giles. Fox against Clarkson. They grab their own miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Dishes it to Gobert. Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Fox. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Such a wide open look. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Hield finds Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Fox against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Bielitsa.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Hield left side. Fox passes to Begley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Fox against Conley. Fox dishes to Bagley. Misses the layup. Jazz leading by 17. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Utah.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Marvin Bagley. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Corey Brewer's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Moutier, it's deflected, and he recovers it. Morgan the pass to Oni. Utah gets it back. Kicks it to Moutier for the three. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Niang. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Morgan can't hit it. Lets it go from deep. Off target. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control operating